we'd like to introduce ourselves. We are the Fitz family, and one of the founding members of our family, I suppose, our father, Father Fitz. Let's hear it for him.
The founding member. That's nice.
Right. I'm the oldest daughter. I'm the oldest, even though I'm not the tallest anymore. My name is Miss Fitz. This is my brother, It Fitz. Yes, he's the next oldest. The next oldest brother is here with us tonight. His name is What Fitz. Woo, What Fitz. And our youngest brother is Quits Fitz.
Because we were done after him. That's right. Yeah.
And of course, last but not least, you won't see her on stage very much, though she did come out to do the scarves. She does so much for the family behind the scenes and just, keeps us all together. I appreciate it now that I am a mother myself. Our mom, Mother Fitz.
Big hand for Mother Fitz over there. Yeah.
So we are just so honored that you came out to celebrate our 20th anniversary with us. It's almost to the day 20 years that we had our first show. 20 years ago, it was Thanksgiving weekend that we did our first show. It was for our grandparents in a church basement, but it was our first show. And since then, we've done so many things. We traveled around the whole country. 10 months out of the year, we were traveling. We lived in a travel trailer. We juggled at churches and Renaissance festivals and all kinds of places. But we were a real family, and you know what happens with real kids, right, parents? They grow up, and they go to college and leave home. And one by one, that's what happened with all of us. And it's been a really long time, actually, since we've been all together to do a show. And so we are just so excited to come back and celebrate the fun that we had. And so the show you're going to see tonight some of it is routines that we did way back at the beginning when we were little kids. And some of it's new stuff that we just pulled together for this weekend. So we hope you enjoy. Thanks for coming out. Without further ado, Father Fitz.
All right. Thank you very much. We're glad you're here. And the 20 years we've been doing Fitz Family, we've had a mission and typically a theme. Mission is around discovering, celebrating, and use all the blessings God's given. And theme is around, well, tonight the theme is around that whole discover and celebrate. We've done the introduction thing. I want to have us check something. What I'm going to need is a volunteer. I usually have some helpers from the audience. Yes, you can do it in the red shirt about 4 rows back. Come on down. We got a volunteer going to help us out. I got to get this from the back here as he's coming up. All right, here we go. Very brave. Come on up. Stand right beside me right here. Excellent. And your name is? Dominic. Dominic, how you doing, Dominic? Good. Now, Dominic, I'd like to build a hat for you. Would that be okay? We've been doing this a long time. Never once, not a single time have we changed the first hat. Now, Dominic, first thing I'm going to have to do is, of course, measure your brains, okay? So just hold very, very still. I have to make sure the thing fits. That's my second cousin. Going to be a few people get that on the way home. Yeah, they may be a bunch, Dominic, that don't get that particular one. Now, Dominic, I need you to hold that thing right there, if you don't mind. And I got to get one more balloon going here. I think we're going to go with this color right here. This is perfect. Now, you have very important work to do for us tonight, Dominic. Your job is to remind us, when we're thinking about gifts, your job is to remind us about the absolute best gift of all. And there's a symbol that's really a pretty good symbol to remind us about that. And it's the cross. I'm going to put the cross in your hat. The hat, of course, belongs on your head. Perfect fit right there. Favor to ask, Dominic, would you mind leaving that hat on your head just during our time together, yes? Big hand for Dominic as he goes back to his seat. All right. And now we have a cross smack dab in the middle, and some of you will be looking through the cross as you spend our time together. Not a bad way of going through life, looking through the cross. And I'd like to point out a verse. I love this verse. It's the best gift of all. 1 John 4, 9-10. This is how God showed his love among us. He sent his one and only Son. And this is love. Not that we loved God, but that God loved us and sent his Son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins. And that's what we believe. It's where the good news starts, and so we always start there. And we're going to come back to some hats a little bit later on, but Fitz, are you around there somewhere?
I am indeed.
Yeah, come on out here. You and I are going to do a little thing with the Chinese yo-yo.
All right.
And you just kind of start us out and explain
Sure.
what's going on.
Yeah, so this is a piece of equipment called in the United States commonly either a Chinese yo-yo or Diablo. And the word Diablo, or rather the pronunciation, is a mispronunciation of the original name that it was given by Western civilization, which is actually diabolo. It's a Greek word, diabolo, and that means to throw across or to throw through. When the Western world first saw the Chinese doing this, they saw them tossing it back and forth and doing all kinds of intricate tricks, and so they were describing the action, and they were saying diabolo, and that was how it got its name. It works on the same principle as a gyroscope. It has to be spinning if it's going to be stable. If there is no spin, it just sort of bobbles around and you can't do anything with it. So this motion here keeps it spinning, as well as this motion builds up a lot of spin. And once it's spinning, you can do a lot of tricks with it in a row, which I believe is what I'm going to show you right now.
Well, no, not exactly right now.
No.
Hang on, son, not so fast.
Yes?
We don't always get such a lovely, nice, high ceiling, son. So before you get to your trick, son, I suggest that you and I show these good people a little bit more about how the Diablo works by having a little friendly competition between the two of us to see which one of us can get closest to the ceiling without touching the ceiling and catch it before it hits the ground. Fair enough, son?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
What?
I am not going to be left out of this competition on our 20th anniversary show. I'm sorry.
This is a guy thing. All right. Three-way competition. Best 2 out of 3. And you will serve as the impartial judges. By your applause, you'll help us determine who was closest to the ceiling. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Why did I ask? All right, here we go. Round number 1, close but not touching. Catch before it hits the ground. Oh, I'm right above. Move away from the light, Mark. Whoop! All right, son. Beat that one. I don't know who's next.
I can go next.
All right, here we go. Round 1 for quits.
I know how you like to go last, so
That's true. We can trade.
Okay.
Hold your applause till all of us are thrown, just so we don't influence anybody inappropriately here now.
So that's how it's going to be.
So, I wonder if I should ask.
I've had 20 years of practice, after all.
Gee. All right. Just so you know how the voting is supposed to happen, we'll vote like this is how we're going to do it for each round. Who thinks, we're in order now, who thinks Father Fitz was the highest? I didn't even get mercy applause on that one. Nothing. Oh, thank you. A little late, but fine. Thank you very much. Who thinks Quits Fitz was highest? Nothing, man. Okay, fine. Who says It Fits is the highest of all? Yeah, fine. All right. Round number 1 goes to you. Best 2 out of 3. If you win the next round, you clean house 2-zip.
That is true.
All right.
Yeah, now, only if you win the next round.
That's right. Okay, here we go. Round. Am I first again?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, man. Round number 2. Close but not touching. Catch before it hits the ground. All right. That was close. All right, round number 2 for Quits Fitz. Here you go, It Fits. I think I might have seen it hit the ceiling.
I guess there goes our impartial judges.
I thought I said impartial. I'm not. Did it?
I saw it hit the ceiling.
I think I saw it hit the ceiling.
Well, not the ceiling, but a beam.
The
which is
beam, the
same
beam.
thing.
A beam counts as the ceiling in my rules. I make the rules, I interpret the rules. That's how that works. All right, fine. Now,
So-
you are totally disqualified in this round.
yes, I
This
am.
is now between Quitz Fitz and Father Fitz. Who thinks, by applause, Father Fitz was highest? I've totally endeared myself to the audience now. Who thinks Quitz Fitz is the highest? All right, fine. Oh, boy.
Leveling the playing field again.
Yeah, right. So it's 1 to zip. Round number 3, close. Close. You know the whole routine. All right, here we go. All right, sons, beat that one. You're stalling. Head. Oh! Unfortunately, you also hit the ceiling. All right, son, round number 3 for you.
All right.
Head.
I think
Yes! Dad takes the
fits.
round by default! Yeah!
it fits. I think,
I finally get a good throw, and they both hit the ceiling. I can't believe it.
I think on the next round we may need to lean,
Yeah,
lean
that
down
does.
a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, get out of here.
Get
What
on
I'm
the
talking
same,
about.
same.
All right, we're now tied 1 and 1 and 1. Here we go. Round number 4. This round is for all the marbles. Here we go. All right, son, beat that one. Who's next?
I'll go second.
Head. What do you mean, woo? I wonder what that means. Here we go, son. Head. Oh! Okay. The judge's decision is final. Who thinks by applause Father Fitz was highest? Thank you for that lovely mercy applause. I know exactly what that is. Fine. Between the last two guys standing, who thinks Quitz Fitz was highest? Come on now. Give it up. Who thinks It Fitz was highest? Oh, I'd have to say it goes to It Fitz.
I pull it out.
Yeah, well,
20 years and it pays off. Yes.
I'm glad you feel that way, son. All right, now,
Enjoy that one.
you... Yeah, like
He'll
you
be
gave
back
it
in
to
20
like
years.
you gave it to him. That's nice. Okay, now, you said you had some tricks.
I do still have some tricks.
You still
yes.
have tricks?
Yes.
All right, I'll get out of your way. Here we go. just in case anyone was wondering, I taught him everything he knows. Yeah. Like they're buying that one. All right, fine. Now, I think it's time for we have 2 generations of the Fitzes. I think it's time for the 3rd generation of the Fitz family. I got to come on over here. Hang on. We got to get our hands together. Come on, Frank, hang on. Get your whoosh. Are you guys ready? Here we go. I'd like to introduce to you the 3rd generation of the Fitz family. On my left, bang him on the head. On my left is Frank, and on my right is Charlotte. Now, oh yeah, give it up for Frank and Charlotte. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, now, guys, Frank and Charlotte, put your stuff down because we have to teach these people how to do some things. Now, when Fitz was the same age as Frank, that's 2 years old, he could not juggle, of course, but he just wanted to do juggling, so he invented air juggling. So everybody get ready to juggle. Don't start yet, but get your hands out like this, just like you got it, guys. Pretend you have bowling balls, bananas, I don't care what you got. Okay, here we go. On the count of 3, we're going to start juggling. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Count 1, 2, 3, juggle. Now, don't go too fast. That's the thing, make the common first mistake. Okay, now we're going to do some tricks. We're going to go over the top. Woo! Oh, you got to put the little woo in there. Here we go. Woo! Okay, good. Here we go. Behind the back. Woo, yeah. All right. Behind the other back. Oh, you only have one. Never mind. Here we go. Under the leg. Come on, Frank. Under the leg. Woo! Yeah, nice job. Okay, under the other leg. Yeah! Good. Now we're going to throw one really high, and then we're going to catch it with our hat. We all have a hat on our head. You didn't know. Here we go. On the count of 3. Ready? Ready? Go 1, 2, 3. Throw and catch. Big hand for everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very nice job. All right, now, hang on to your whoosh there, Frank, because Charlotte's now going to show you a trick that what Fitz did. He came home and showed us this after he'd seen a play like this. And now I'll take one of these. I want you to watch carefully which side the color starts on. The pink is on my side. Go ahead, Charlotte. Show them how this works. Watch out. The rings went right through her body. Unbelievable. Came out the other side. Yes. Now, she's ready to do round number 2. Pink on the left side, blue on the right. Whatever you do, don't try this at home. Oh, man. Out the other side, and boom! Yeah, big hand for Charlotte. All right, now, Charlotte and Frank. Oh, Frank. Go for it, Frank. Come on, yeah. Go for it, Frank. Okay, hold this in the other hand, Frank, because it's time for us to do the ending. You know what we do at the end? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, Frank's determined to do that thing. I think we're going to give him a chance to try it. Okay, but why not, Frank? Just go. Try one leg at a time. Go down. No, not like that. Down with your hand. Yes, come through now. Put your arms through. Put your arms through. He's in trouble now. A big hand for Frank. Yes. Yeah. All right, now, Frank, I want you to put this down because we have to get ready with our hands to do our very end. Okay, put your hand in your stomach and take a nice big bow. Big hand for these 2. They did a very fine job. Pick up your whoosh, and away we go. Very nice job. Yes. Yeah, you got to start them early in the Fitz family. That's right. All right, now, I had a volunteer on this side. I need a young lady. I had a front row, third one over with the vest on. You are the one. Come on up. Here we go. You can just come on up. Right there's good. All right. Now, stand right there on the side. And your name is?
Katie.
Katie, how you doing, Katie?
Good.
Excellent. I got the name. Katie. Now, Katie, I'm going to make a second hat. Could I make that one for you? Yes. Okay, good. The first hat, Katie, was how much God loves us in Jesus Christ. And this hat is now how we respond to that love that God's given to us. And so what I have to do is I will have to start the same way. I'm going to have to measure your brains. Yes. Oh, yes. Plenty of brains there, Katie. Now, Katie, I need your help 2 different ways this time around. I need you to... I was thinking I was hearing some air going out of this thing, but I think we're fine. Hold that thing right there. Now, Katie, I need to blow up 3 additional balloons. So while I'm doing that, I'd like to make a list with you of things that you like to do and that you're pretty good at. All right, what kind of things do you like to do, Katie? What's your favorite subject in school? Art. All right, now, Katie, I'm going to make this one, and you have to hold this for just a second, so put this in your other hand. And then I got another one here. Oh, I got a yellow one already. Try this color. And in a second, Katie, I'm going to ask some questions of everybody here. Like, do you have any hobbies that you like to do, Katie? No? All right, that's fine. Hold this under here. That's good. And I need one more. I need one more balloon before we do the question thing. Just like that. And now, Katie, I'm going to ask everyone here some questions. If any of this is true for you, you just nod your head. How many of you are blessed, as Katie has been blessed, with artistic talents? Drawing, painting, anything like that? We got artists out there. Good. Hands down. Do we have anyone out there with really strong math or science skills? Math or science is a good thing. In the back, they're waving. Extra. Okay, good. Hands down. Do we have people who are especially good with musical talent, singing or a musical instrument? We have a bunch. Good. Hands down. How many of you couldn't carry a tune in a bucket? Two hands. Holy mackerel. You know, actually, it's not a big surprise who you are. We know already by sitting next to you, pretty much. Yeah. All right. How many of you, last one, how many of you are especially good when it comes to being a very good friend, especially when the tougher times come? I like to see that. Good for you. Hands down. Now, Katie, I'm going to take these things back for just a brief moment, and then I'm going to little twist in the middle, just like this. I'll hang on just they're a little unwieldy tonight. I'll take this back for just a second, put that through there, and then this is perfect, Katie. Right there it is. All right. Now, Katie, a favor to ask. Would you mind leaving that strange-looking thing on your head just during our time together, yes? Big hand for Katie as she goes back to her seat. All right. Now, if you did not know before, you know now. That's where Katie's sitting right there. And I think that's what God has in mind for us. God wants us to stick out in the world. Now, there's two kind of ways of sticking out. We can stick out in ways that are not helpful, and we can stick out in ways that are. God's plan is that we stick out in the second way. And, you know, there's a verse that we've used this verse in the Fitz family a long, long time. In fact, Miss Fitz and it, I think maybe both, I don't know if Miss Fitz or both of you, it fits with her. They kind of did a T-shirt around this thing way back in the day. Here's from 1 Peter 4:10. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Lots of different talents and abilities. If anyone speaks, they should do it as one speaking the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do it with the strength God provides, so that in all things God may be praised. That's just a great verse to live by, folks. And we encourage you to consider the talents you may not even know about. 25 years ago, you would have never convinced me I was going to spend 20 years juggling for a living. No chance that was going to happen. And it happened. So you never know what's going to happen in your life. We hope you have a lot of fun finding out what's going on in your talents and abilities. And, yeah, good thing. Now, Miss Fitz, would you mind coming on out here? I think it's time for you and I to do a little thing together. And, well, we have been having some young people up helping us out on the whole balloon hat thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think, well, in honor of this whole use your talents and abilities thing, we think that also adults are full of surprises. You know, but sometimes as adults, we think we know everything about us there is to know. But, of course, that's not true. And, in fact, we have a volunteer going to help us out. Doesn't know this yet, but she's looking around, looking away from the funny-looking man. No, big hand, help her on up. She's going to help us out. Yes, here we go. All right, here's your spot right up on the stage there. Right over that trapdoor thing. No, I'm just kidding. There's no trapdoor there. All right, back up just a little bit, a little farther, a little back. There, that's perfect right there. And your name is? Hiro. Hiro. Okay. Now, your job is to stand as still as possible and face all these lovely people. All right? Good.
Okay. It is our job, on the other hand, to zip these pins past your head at 90 miles an hour.
Whoa! Are you nervous at all? Yes, you should. You should be.
I will give you one hint as to how to do this. As the pin comes zipping in front of your face, don't lean back.
because there'll be one coming just as fast behind you. And that's the one I'd be throwing myself, so I'd worry about that one if I were you. All right, hands at your side, just like that. Face the front, and whatever you do, don't move a muscle. Okay. All right. This is going to be great. And I did forget to mention, eyes open will be optional.
Oh, good, because I didn't want to watch this anyway.
No. That was not for you. That was for Hero. Hero. Am I getting that? I'm sorry about that. My German tongue has trouble getting around that. Now, are you ready? Oh, wait. One very important thing. Your job is to help us count, all right? We're going to have these clubs zipping by the head as fast as we can, and every time they go by, you count one higher, all right? Are you ready? Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see how this works. Thirds. Oh, that was pathetic. She's not leaving till the counting goes well, so you better hope they're doing better this time around. All right, here we go. Thirds. 1, 2, 3. Big hand, yes. Take a big bow. Take a big bow, yes. Give it up. Very nice job. Thank you very much. Oh, wait. Whoa. What was I thinking? Come on back up here. We're not done yet. We're going to see if we can go for a little bit of a record. We call this record man in the middle. You're in the anchor leg. You've done your hard part. We're now going to add 2 people at a time, juggle around them, add another 2, juggle around them, and we're going to go till we hit someone. No, we're not. No, we're not going to go that far. But we're going to see if we can get some more people in the middle. Are you ready with this? Okay, good. And by the way, since I have enough trouble with one, we're going to get the good jugglers doing this whole juggling thing. So you come on out here, son. Fitz is going to take over. I need volunteers, brave volunteers. Yeah. Third row, fourth row back. Right there's good. I need one more in the. Yes. Wait. Yes, in the very back. There we go. Come on up. We got 2 gals going to come up. We got 3 gals up there in the front. Brave women are going to start us off. Here you go, nice and shoulder to shoulder. Get in as close as you can. And here she comes. Good for you, brave women. That's good. All right, close as you can, nice and close in, shoulder to shoulder. Now, you have to help them remember some very important words. The important words are, don't move a muscle. So whatever you do, don't move a muscle. Count as they go by. 1. Oh, count louder than that. Count 2. One more time. Count 3. Big hands. So far, so good. Now stay right there. That's 3. We got to get some guys up here now. We need some guys right there. Number 1. And, brothers. Come on up. Here we go. All right, we got to bookends with the guys on either end. Here we go. That side and this side. Shoulder to shoulder. Squeeze right on in there. All right. 2, 4, 5. Whatever you do, don't move a muscle. Count as they go by. 1. Louder than that. Count 2. One more. Count 3. Woo, yeah. All right, that's 5. I think, are we brave enough for 2 more?
Yeah, we can
2
do 2
more. We can do waving way in the back, standing up on the, come on down. Yes, you were the one. 1 on that side and 1 over on this side. Here we go. All right. If we get this, this is the end. We don't want to get anybody killed tonight. 2, 4, 6, 7. If you do, it's all going to be on tape. We'd be in real big trouble. That's the deal. All right, here we go. Whatever you do, don't move a muscle. Count as they go by. 1. Count louder than that. Count 2. The final one. Count 3. Oh, yeah. Big hand. Oh, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Whoa, don't go yet. Hang on. All right, we'll get you guys in a second. Stay right there. But we got to have these people help us with one final thing. People in the front row with me, take one of your hands, it doesn't matter which one, put it in front of you like this, and just flop it around. Wave it or flop it, doesn't matter. The hand that's flopping, put it on your stomach. Take your other hand, put it way behind you, put it behind your back, flop it around, put it on your back. Take a huge bow, a big hand for the whole team. Thank you very much. A wonderful job. Yes. You bunch of hams, you. You can all go back now. That's very nice. And by the way, big hand for Miss Fitz and Quits Fitz, the great jugglers. There we go. All right. I got to show you a little strange thing here that we're going to do next. And let me flip that thing over. This next thing we call percussion juggling. And, well, it's kind of hard to explain it, so I'm just going to kind of show you how the thing works. I'll make sure the whole thing's set up and ready to go. And we'll test it out here. All right, very good. Much. You're very, very gracious. Well, Miss Fitz, are you ready for this next thing? Yeah, come on out here. This is something that actually started at the Renaissance Festival. We like this so much we keep doing it. There's a, you may remember back at the beginning of the performance, in the opening routine, I did it behind Quits Fitz actually, I would come from behind and I would take things in and out of their pattern, and they would handle pretty much anything we threw at them. Rubber chickens, plungers, mannequin legs, but it didn't matter, they could juggle it. So what we'd like to do now, in honor of this, is we call it Stump the Juggler. Yeah, there we go. We're going to have, I think that some of them have brought something with them that you won't be able to juggle, because that's kind of the challenge we have for them.
All
okay?
right.
So you're going to turn around. You can't watch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to collect 2 or 3 things from you, the audience. I will bring it up front, and then she won't know what I have, so she'll turn around. You don't know what I have still. I'll put the things down, and then I will bring them one at a time, put them in her pattern, and see if she can get 3 good throws and 3 good catches. It's going to look something like this. Now, I know she's already seen this before, but suppose it's one of yours. You go out, new object in, there's 1 throw, that's out for 2, and there's 3 throws in a row. Now, if she's successful, applaud wildly. If she's not, you've stumped her and you win. All right, here we go. Now, Miss Fitz, turn around, you can't watch.
All right.
Now, because this is, of course, very difficult to do, she doesn't know until it actually hits her hand, I propose 3 basic rules about these objects that you're going to give us. Rule number 1. We will accept only solids, no liquids or gases, please. Number 2, we work a little bit like UPS. The combined length, width, and height cannot exceed 40 inches or, of course, the weight more than 4 pounds. Third, if you give us something that's breakable and she ends up breaking it, hey, we are not responsible, all right? Under those conditions, I encourage you to think small and awkward, or to think very, very large and awkward. If you have ideas, stay where you are, but hold your ideas nice and... Yes! Oh, yes, thank you for bringing that with you, son. Here we go. This is going to be perfect. All right, this is number 1. Okay, we got some things back there. Let me come around this way. I like this idea. This is number 2. Hang on. I'm looking. I got, this looks very interesting here. This is 3. We're going to go a little past 3, I think. Here we go. Just throw that over here. hold it nice and careful. Just hold it careful. Yeah, that's right. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. All right, it's good. 3. And something back here. Hang on. We'll try this. This is 4. And I'm looking. Yeah, we'll try this one too. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, Miss Fitz, turn around. Don't look. Turn around. Here we go. All right. We have object number 1. Object number pew. I mean 2. Object number 3. Object number 4. Object number 5. And finally, object number 6. Yes, all right, here we go. Now, here's what I'd like to do. I'm going to propose that we give them a chance to vote each time to see whether they think you will be successful or not. All right?
All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's get this one out of the way first. Here we go. Who thinks by show of applause that she'll be successful at juggling this? All right. Confidence level is high. Are you ready?
Pretty good. I'm ready.
Yeah, here we go. This is mine. That's yours.
Oh.
There's 1. There's 2. And 3. Out. Oh, man. All right. Object. I forget where this went to. Hey, oh, you ready? Woo, yeah. Oh, nice catch. All right. That's 1 for 1. Object number 2. Who thinks by show of applause she'll be successful at juggling this? All right. Not quite as optimistic, but still high.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Mine, yours. 1. Wait a minute. It's going to happen. Fine. 3 in a row. Very nice job. This one went way in the back. I'm going to put it right here where you can come back and get it later on. That's good. That's 2 for 2. Object. Let's try this one right here. Object number 3. Who thinks by show of applause she'll be successful at juggling this? Less optimistic by far on this one. Okay, they're not quite sure about this one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, this is mine. That's yours. There's 1. Wait a minute. Not gonna happen. Oh, fine. 3 in a row. All right. Is this? That's yours. I thought we had her on that one, young man.
That was close.
That's, what is that, 4 out of 4? No, that's 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3.
That was close.
We'll try this one. Object number 4.
All right.
Who thinks, by show of applause, that, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second. Who thinks, am I going to get in trouble for doing this? I might. But from show of applause, I'll be with you in a second. Hang on. That from show of applause, that she'll be successful. I'm just about with you. But successful at juggling. Just a minute. Here it is. This. This is called Stump the Juggler, people. All right, here we go. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't think so. This is mine. That's yours. There's 1. No way. Get out of here. What? I cannot believe you did that.
I can't believe it either.
And I will wind this back up later. I think I just ruined the whole shoe. That's 4 out of 4. All right, here we go. Object number 5.
Okay.
Who thinks by show of applause she'll be successful at juggling this?
All right. I can do it.
After the string, I guess they think you can do pretty much anything. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Mine, yours. Yes, no way. No way. Yes. We stumped the juggler. Woohoo!
Do I get a second chance?
What did you say?
Do I get a second chance?
Whoa. Not so fast. We have to make a very carefully considered decision about that question.
That's right.
Who says by applause she only gets 1 try per object? Come on now, 1 try. Come on now, I'm with you guys. Yes. Who thinks she gets 2 tries? No, fine.
All right.
You're far too lenient. Are you ready?
Who thinks it's not going to matter?
That's what I'm thinking right there, yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
No. Knowing what it is doesn't help on this one, does
No.
it? No, yes. This is mine.
Okay.
That's yours. 1. Not gonna wait a minute. What?
Oh.
Does that count?
Throw.
Unbelievable. Oh, fine.
I was totally in control of that
You
throw.
were totally in control.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. What is that? That's 5 out of 5? Yeah? Oh, 5 out of 5. So far, she hasn't juggled number 6
I
yet.
thought that was the last one.
No, no,
There's
no.
more.
There's one more. Who thinks, by show of applause, that she'll be successful at juggling this? Yeah. Okie dokie. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. I don't think that's possible to be ready for this one. This is mine. That's yours. There's one. No, two. What in the world? What? I can't believe you got that one. All right, fine. You know, just because we call this Stump the Juggler, let's make sure you can do this one. Here we go. A big hand for a fine young juggler right there, Miss Fitz. Very nice job.
And nice work, all of you. Those were
All right.
amazing objects.
Okay. We have, well, I got to get my little clicker thing. Here we go. We have 2 hats out there that remind us about this whole theme and mission thing, discover, celebrate, and use. Hat number 1, God loves us in Jesus Christ. Hat number 2, He sends us out with lots of talents and abilities, and there's joy when we do that in our lives. I need someone who has not yet been up but would like to help out in the stripe. You're the one right there. Come on down. Here's your spot right beside me. Hang on, don't go away. I got to come back and get these things. All right. And your name is? Michael. How you doing? Doing okay? Yeah? Now, Michael, I have a third and final hat I'd like to build. And this is my personal favorite one. Is it okay if I build this for you? Yes. Now, Michael, this hat is about something we sometimes forget about this, a part of God's message. We do not want to forget tonight, Michael, so I'm going to make you a hat that'll be a little different than the others, but I'm going to start the same way. I have to measure the brains. Plenty there. In fact, I have yet to meet anyone who didn't have more than enough brains. Although I have met a few people who didn't use what they had. That's an unfortunate thing, and I find myself, Michael, in that group more than I care to admit. All right, you can hold that thing right there, Michael. I got to get one more balloon out of here. I think we're going to go with this color right here. Good. Now, Michael, when Jesus was around on the earth with his disciples, he gave them some very specific and some very, very important work to do, which, by the way, Michael, he also gives to each one of us. Jesus said to his disciples, well, hang on. He said, I want you guys to become fish. Well, not exactly fish. He wanted them to become fishermen. Fishers for men and for women and for children. So, Michael, what we have is a fish on your hat. The hat, of course, belongs where? On your head. All right, perfect fit. Now, Michael, I have 2 favors to ask. Favor number 1 is to look way over that way. Good. Now, favor number 2, look back over towards me. Everywhere Michael looks, he's got a big dangly fish hanging in front of his face. Michael, I have a second rather large favor. I asked the other balloon hat people to wear their hats during our time together. Michael, I'd like you to wear this particular hat until Christmas. Yeah? Michael says yes. All right, now, I don't know if it's going to last that long, but you know what? I hope that you and I live our lives like we have a big old dangly fish hanging in front of us, reminding us that God's called us to use our talents in service, yes. But when we do that, there's always going to be opportunities to point people right back to the cross of Christ, and that's the message the world needs to hear. Now, Michael, you do not have to wear this till Christmas, but at least tonight during our time together, yes? Just tonight, as long as you want to wear it tonight's good. Yes? Shake your head. Yes, yeah. Big hand for Michael as he goes back to his seat. Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Where'd it go? Here it is. Now, this is another one of our favorite verses. I want you to check this out. And then I want to tell you 2 quick stories that happened to the Fitz family. Colossians 1:28 and 29 is about proclaiming about Christ. The hymn in there, that's Christ. We proclaim Christ, and we want to present everyone perfect in Christ. To this end, well, one thing to remember, everyone perfect in Christ, not just the people we like or the people who are like us. We want to present everyone perfect in Christ. To this end, I, Paul, struggle with all. Now, when I first saw this verse, I thought he was going to say, I struggle with all my energy. Not what he says. He says, I, Paul, struggle with all his energy, which so powerfully works in me. Very big difference, and that's good news. And here's the thing about what happened in the Fitz family. Back in the day, we've been doing this a long time, and we always wondered, does it make any difference when we do these performances about the message part, because that's really why we want to do this thing. And we've had one pastor come up to us and say, we had a family come back to church and want to have their kids baptized because they came to church for your performance, and I had tried for a long time to get them to come, but they came because of a juggling performance. They said, that's pretty safe, we'll come. Then there was another one, a husband and wife. The husband was not a Christian, and the wife was, and the husband was not going to come to this church thing. But jugglers come? I think I'll come to church for the jugglers. And he ended up, well, we're not sure exactly what happened in that story, but we did know that the wife was thrilled that he came to church and heard a message, and maybe that opens the door. You never know what happens when you just use your talents for God's purposes, and that's all he asks you to do. He will take care of the fruit that comes from that. Now, we got to get some of this stuff out of the way, because we got one of my favorite things that's coming up here. We're going to do a little passing, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here we go.
I think so. Oh, before we start, though, I just want to say that Isaac is celebrating 2 anniversaries today. Not just the 20th Fitz family anniversary, but his 2nd wedding anniversary with Claire. Yeah! I'm so glad to have a sister, and we don't have a Fitz name for her yet, but we'll work on it. Okay, that's all. No more.
Dad's sucking a little wind. Well, it's a tradition among jugglers that at the end of their program they would juggle something either extremely difficult or extremely dangerous. Difficult, dangerous. If you were watching at all during the whole difficult passing routine and watched me at all, you know I do not put enough practice in to do the difficult things. That, of course, leaves danger. Not sure that's the best choice, but there we have it. Two traditional choices for danger. There are, of course, fire torches, razor-sharp machetes. Torches, machetes. And this has been decided for us typically because we're indoors and the people here at St. Paul, and by the way, we want to say a huge thank you to the St. Paul folks for supporting us here. Yeah, give it up for St. Paul. Hosting us here. Had a good time working here for 4 years, and that's a great place. Well, they have kind of said you will not be doing fire indoors. Okay, fine. That, of course, leaves the razor-sharp machetes. Well, I guess I just got to start the whole thing out here. We're going to get the razor-sharp machetes and just show you how this works. They are, in fact, sharp, and they're heavy. All right. Razor-sharp machetes. I think I better make sure you know they're sharp. Hang on just a second. I have something back here. Just so you know, we're not messing around. All right. All right. Razor-sharp machetes.
Wait,
What?
Dad.
What?
Before
What?
we begin, we have to make sure we have the
It's
first
like
aid
the
kit.
Marx Brothers. What do you...
First of all, do we have the gauze?
The gauze?
Check.
What are you talking about, gauze?
Do we have rubber gloves?
Check.
What are you talking about, rubber gloves?
Do we have spare parts?
What?
Check.
See, get that stuff out of here, spare parts, fine. Razor-sharp machetes. Whose idea was this? All right. Miss Fitz, why don't you just show them how this works, okay? And then I'll just... Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. Miss Fitz. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's one I would never try myself. Whoa. Oh, that's actually called chops, literally. Hey, a big hand for Miss Fitz right there. Yeah. Wow. And I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, that the deal is this. We're willing to do some dangerous things, but, well, first of all, do not try this at home, okay? But nobody would be dumb enough to try this and actually have a couple people passing between two. That would be crazy right there. So don't ever try this at home, and especially don't try it with two people, all right? Yeah, good. And... What?
3, 2.
Oh! Oh!
Oh! Woohoo!
I teach those myself. That's my specialty right there. Big hand for these guys. Give it up for them. Yeah. Well, folks,
All
that's
right, and before we actually finish our show, though, we Fitz kids have something we'd like to give to Father to actually bring Mother Fitz out. Mother Fitz, come on out.
Come on
We
out,
want to give
Mother.
something to Mother and Father. Charlotte, go back and get it. Go back and get it. We just and Frank, come on up. I didn't call you, but thank you.
Good for you.
Yeah, bring it up, Charlotte. Yeah. We just wanted to say that we love so much the amazing example that you've given us of following your dreams and your creativity and the importance of family and family time. And we wouldn't be where we are today without your example and your great encouragement and all of the amazing and sometimes crazy experiences that we had in the Fitz family. So thank you very much for starting it and keeping it going 20 years ago. And since then, yes, just thank you so much.
Yep. Good. Thank you very much. And a big hand for the Fitz family, including Sam. 20 years of hard work, and they did a fine job. Thank you very much. Folks, thanks for coming. And we'll be out the back if you want to visit a little bit later on. And Frankie, man, how
That
you
one's
doing?
for you.
Oh, it's For me? Wow, thank you, Frank. Give me 5. Yes. Thanks for coming, folks.
They can juggle balls, pins, and even fire with the best of them. That's right, and now the Fitz Family Jugglers are here at the North Iowa Fair to entertain you. 17-year juggling veteran Father Fritz decided to fulfill a dream, so he taught his kids the art of continuous midair motion.
Sometimes it's like piano lessons. Oh, Dad, do we have to practice? But they really they enjoy it enough that they really, will develop things on their own, and they'll do things on the show all of a sudden that, gee, I didn't know you could do that.